So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, smashing header! Danger averted for now. Searching pass is played there. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that has not gone well. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought.
Terrific header! Goal, Milan! There is the breakthrough! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in.
And the shot! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Haaland! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Cucurella. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vinicius Junior goes steaming forward. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Rafinha. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the counter is on. Saka. Bellingham. Saka. Out towards the flank. Incoming delivery.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Bellingham. Spread out to the left. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. And they've got rid. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Kimmich. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Real chance! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had
It's Lewandowski! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Dink through. Now there's a fine ball. And the finish! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
He has a look up, and he's heaved it away. Milan have got it back, and they'll have another go. Bellingham. Threads one in, and he's onside. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Matheus Cunha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. That is a great pick out. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bellingham. Rodri. It's Bellingham. Cucurella. Oh, good ball! Mbappe. Bellingham. Saka. Now that looks a decent ball. And the through ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Matheus Cunha.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the pass is intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Just about up to the hour now. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's superb. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Matheus Cunha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Pedri touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pedri. Oh, he's bustling through here. Shoots! Another save. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Jackie. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Yildiz. And he skips past his man. That's a good ball. Has a shot! Mbappe. Yildiz. Cherki. Oh, cracking ball. This looks promising. Header! He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And this is Mohamed Salah. Great ball, and he's in here. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. That is good alertness. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Backward it goes. Saka picks it up out wide. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Hit. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Looking for the run. Oh, that's superb. And he shoots! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And he's in on goal.
This is the time you need that pace.
So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter.
And the shot! And again! And the ball's come loose here. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Nice control. Bellingham. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Gets a good foot in there. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Passes short and sharp. Now there's a fine ball. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's hoisted clear. Van Dijk. And it's Bellingham. Passing nice and neat. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Saka. Fired deep. Header! And it's a goal! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. And here's Mbappe. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And now as good a time as any to pull level. He's gone for goal. Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Saka. And it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, what a ball! 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. No way through there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Haaland! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Solot. Kimmich. That's an imaginative pass. That's been cut out. Well played. He's fizzed it forward. And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. The second half then, just getting going. Now it's Mbappe, and the shot! Oh, that was venomous! So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's De Bruyne. Lukaku. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now, can they get him away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw. Ndika, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saka plays a sharp little ball here. Played into space out wide. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Looking to play him in. Decent chance! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. And that was as close to certain as can be.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Some really good ball movement. Mbappe, and the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball, and he was quick to react. He is through here. Matheus Cunha. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. He's being urged to shoot. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for options for movement. Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's quick to get it clear again. Cucurella, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Always onto this. Oh, good read. Quality ball. Lukaku is herring after that one. And it's Bellingham. And he's had a hit! It's a loose ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's De Bruyne. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rafinha.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bellingham. Matheus Cunha. This looks promising. Matheus Cunha's cross. And that's the keeper's ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Kimmich. Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. Looking for options for movement.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Kimmich. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Saka. Saka's delivery. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Barella, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saka. And Konate. Out towards the flank. Played back in. Knocks it out wide. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Haaland! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's a throw. He's gone direct here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Lukaku. He's beaten the last man. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Cherki. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Plays a sharp little ball here. Swings in across. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. Cucurella. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lukaku. That is good strength. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Matheus Cunha. Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Barella. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Knocks it into space. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. Cherki. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Played out to the right. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And that has sent him sprawling. And that has been clubbed away. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Matheus Cunha. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. 5 minutes till the break. Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Barella. And here's Lukaku. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, they can break here. Kimmich. Can he get it through? Now it's Kimmich. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Cucurella. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
That's going in strongly.
Nicely aimed pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Lukaku. Now it's Haaland. Might be danger here. Chance for a shot! They've done it! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Alexander-Arnold. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And
real Goal chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. This their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now he's got space here, and that has been cut short. Hiucb. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they maybe won down.
Chance! Well, there's the clearance. Played out wide. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Lukaku was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Now it's Pedri. And it's Gravenberg.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Alex Grimaldo. He's got tall! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Now it's Haaland. He's through and all alone! Great chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. There will be a throw-in. De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Saka. Aimed beyond the defence. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now, can they get him away?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Bruno Fernandes. Now Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Saka. Time and again they are repelled.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Koundé. Barella gets a foot in here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Barella. Saka. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played into space. Now it's Haaland. Saka. Now Mbappe. Great vision. He's in a great position here. Saka. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How would you summarise what... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent.
And the shot! He's scored! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let...
Oh no, what has happened here? There's the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Passing nice and neat. Kukurea. And this is Lukaku. Shoots! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and... Can he finish? No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But
great chance! Off the post! Kunde's cross. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, that's superb. Can he get it through? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Shot a goal! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Not the most accurate pass. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. Face to face with the keeper. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Engages and forces him off the ball. Thinks one through. Played into space out wide. Lukaku. Barella! Oh, the ball's come. In he goes again. Just cruising. They are cruising. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So now the bullish header! Great football, shot and save. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Shapes to shoot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodri. Saka. It's Kimmich. No way through. Rafinha. Matheus Cunha. Bellingham. Here's Haaland. Koundé did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rafinha. Now it's Haaland. And it's Kimmich. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super ball. Real chance! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Kimmich. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's their second corner of the game. Kimmich with the short one. And he's picked it up out wide. Fired deep. Big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Lukaku. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Koundé really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Saka. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Mbappe. Saka. Oh, terrible. Oh, shooting chance! So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. That is good strength. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, what can they come up with here?
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Cucurella, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Matheus Cunha. Mbappe. Chance, surely! And he hits the net. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Some really good ball movement. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Big chance! He has done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And he's chosen to go back. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Koundé. Well read, nice interception. Just 5 minutes left. Kimmich.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And he's gone looking for safety. Konate. Haaland producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him. Takes a shot! Oh, yes! It's there! And that may just do it!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's De Bruyne. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.